Hello everybody, it's Adam coming at you once again, and we are going to be taking a snowmobile ride. I don't have real high hopes on how the trail's going to be, but we're going to find out shortly, aren't we? Now this is my first time doing something like this. I got my camera mounted to my GoPro here, and I also have a second camera mounted to my snowmobile right there to hopefully catch us in the third person. So let's go for a little spin and we'll see exactly what happens. I don't know how the audio is, I don't know how the video is going to be, but even if it's a little shitty, I might throw it up anyway, just to see what happens. So let's head up to the trail. We're going to hit the A trail, and we're going to head back down towards Carbondale. So, alright. The trail does not look good right now. Let's close up the shield. The trail does not look too good. So let's go for a ride here. Oh, well. Yeah, so this is hopefully going to be the last, well, not hopefully, but this looks like it's going to be the last ride of the season. Oh, look at how thin this is. This looks bad. Dude, I hope there's even enough snow for cooling. Let's see how it goes. Whew. Oh yeah. Up to 60. Let's try to stay on the snow. Try to stay on the snow. I don't know if I'm going to be getting a lot of wind noise here. If I am, I'll try to cut it out a little bit. I just wanted to go for one last rip for the season. Woohoo! Can you guys see me there okay? Right there? I hope it's working, because I watched other people that do this, and it's really cool how they have their setup, but then again, I'm using cheap, well, I have my GoPro 8 on my helmet, but I'm using a cheap Chinese GoPro on the stick on the snowmobile. So we'll see exactly how it goes. I hope there's not too much wind noise, because it sounds like there is, especially when I sit down. So I'm going to stand a little bit more. Woohoo! Yeah, look how there's a lot of thin spots here. I wonder if so I tried to get in through the Carbondale side, but the gate was closed. I saw where people went around the gate, but I couldn't get my sled there by myself. I was afraid to, and it was a little shady, so there was a couple guys that were getting ready to go, and when I came back, they're like, something wrong? I was like, the gate's closed, and they're like, get out of here. I was like, yep. So they were going to try it anyway to see if they could get through before they loaded up. It came up to Forest City up this way, so that's actually why I'm headed back down the A trail. I'm curious to see if they made it through the opening or not. Oh, this is really thin. Look at this. I'm not really going to rip on it because I don't want to throw a rock through my heat exchanger. I'm hitting rocks like crazy. I don't know if you can hear that, but the skis are hitting rock like crazy, and you can see how thin it is right here. What we're coming up to now is where the A trail and the B trail kind of meet each other. You could put together a little bit of a loop if you wanted to. If you look right there, that's the B trail. But we're going to stay on the A trail and head down towards Carbondale. Yeah, it really feels good to get out for one last time. One thing that's good about not a lot of snow is the trail is smooth. You don't get whooped out or anything like that. Let's get on it a little, after this turn, we'll see if we can get on it a little bit. There should be a bridge up here. Yep, there it is. Up to 60. Don't need to go any faster, especially being by myself. Now this is, what we're on right now is the actual rail trail. The B comes together right here again. When we come back, we'll loop up on the B and come back down onto the A, so. Those were the guys that couldn't get through the gate. Or those were the guys that were going to try to get through the gate, so apparently they made it. Like I said, I wasn't chancing it. I said, screw that. Oh man, this is nice. Well, I wish there was more snow, but like I said, when there's not a lot of snow, the trail is smooth. We're just gonna go down here a little ways. We're gonna flip around and then come back up, and we'll hit the B trail. Maybe we'll try to head up to Uniondale, go up across the Stillwater stretch, and come back down. I really hope this audio comes out. I have a microphone from my, I have a system that I can put in the helmets that you could talk to other people as you're riding, and that is the microphone that I'm using from that. I think it's kind of a noise canceling headphone, but I'm not absolutely sure. All right, we're coming up to the gate now. We're right below Frank's Restaurant in Simpson. Yeah, we're gonna flip around right here. See, there's the gate right ahead of us. Yeah, let's spin around right here. I wonder how they got through. All right. That's a nice, easy ride today. We're not doing anything crazy. Let me check this camera, make sure it's still pointed up, which it seems like it is. Let me just stop here for a second here. And let's take a look. This looks like it's down a little bit. So let's do that. Let me do some adjustments to this here. There. Let's see. I can't see it, so bear with me. Here, let me take my helmet off real quick. Okay, yeah, that's pointed back as far as I can get it without doing more modifications. Now, they sell a special mount just to put your GoPro on the helmet like this, but I was too cheap and I made my own. So we'll see how that goes. All right, we're good to go. Let's go. I hope that camera's still recording because I didn't have a whole lot of battery power for it. As you can see, if you can tell there, I have a battery pack that's taped to it. That is just, you know, it's one of my Anchor battery packs, and it was dead. So it only got like an hour's worth of charge on it in the car. as we were, you know, getting ready at the house and stuff like that. So, oh, this is nasty. I hate this. Oh, I hate this. I can just hear the skis grinding away when I go through shit like that. Let's see if we get on this other side. Yeah, this ain't good. All right. There's the Lackawanna River right down there. Woohoo! Yeah, we'll try to get up to Uniondale and then come back and probably call it, because it's already, geez, got to be going for 5 o'clock, and I have work in the morning, so by the time I load everything back up and stuff like that. All right, we're over the bridge. We're gonna hook up onto the B trail right now. The only thing I don't like about the B trail, look at the rocks. There's big boulders on it, so you really have to, oh, I'm not liking this at all. Yeah, this ain't fun. Oh, man, All right, yeah. Yeah, this ain't fun. This is not fun. Oh, screw this. We're turning around, going back down on the A. Yeah, I'm not screwing with that. Oh, look, there's a little pass right here. I didn't even know that. Didn't even realize it. Let's go. All right, we're back on the A. Whew. Yep. So how's everyone's winter been? Pretty good? Mine's not too bad. We got a little bit of snowmobile. We got a few hundred miles on the sled here in. If you watched one of my other videos, like I said, we did quite a few hundred miles up here on NEP Sno Trails. And then for one weekend, we went up to Tug Hill, New York, and rode up there. And that was a blast. I had a lot of fun up there. The only problem with it was cold. It was real cold. When we started in the morning, it was 5 below zero, and it never got to 5 above. I think the highest it got was 4 above zero that whole weekend we rode. And we only really rode one day, and we did taste over 80 miles. It was like almost 82 miles that we did in that one day. And I'll tell you what, that was enough. That was definitely enough. We were shot by the end of that day. I would have loved to do more, but oh man. So right now we are going north on the A trail, and we are headed up towards Forest City. And hopefully, as long as everything looks okay, we're gonna try to head up to Stillwater Dam. We'll go up there, check it out, turn around, come back, and then, like I said, probably head home. I just wanted to get out for a little bit. I did put some stabilizer and the gas on this, so it's always good to, you know, mix it up and run it a little bit before you store it away for the winter time. Now, one reason why I wanted to get out here is because the trails officially close on March 20th, and today is March 13th, so it's next week that the trails officially close. So this technically is going to be the last ride of the season, because the rest of this week is supposed to be in the 50s and 60s, and the trails close next week, so I highly, highly doubt we're going to get a snowstorm in between now and then. Get over on the right-hand side. Still going alongside the Lackawanna River. I know I should be on the right, but it's thin snow on the it's thin snow on the right, so I'm staying kind of to the left, heading to the right when I can. Oh, what kind of bird was that? Check my temp. My temp's good. Looks like I'm by myself. There's nobody behind me. Oh, sticks. Oh, man. They're doing some kind of work up there. I wonder if it's some kind of mine reclamation or something like that. But there is heavy equipment here at the trailhead on the Forest City side of the trailhead. We're just about to Forest City. Not through the town, right in the beginning at the trailhead. Right around this bend. Oh, look at this. Eesh. I don't even know where to go. See if we get all the way over here. There you go. Let's see if the other half of the trail is okay. Oh, that looks nasty up there too. Yeah, NEP Sno Trails did put it out. They said it's very thin. Ride at your own risk. Use caution because the trails are in terrible shape. Which, you know, they're not in terrible shape, but they're definitely not good, per se. One thing I have to do is, I just flicked on my hand warmers to check. But my right hand warmer, I believe, burnt out on me. I have a new one on order. And that's supposed to be here next week, so I'll be able to replace that. And then over the summertime, when I get a chance, I want to pull the engine out of this sled and rebuild it. It's got a lot of miles on it. For a two-stroke, it's got a lot of miles on it. We're probably up around close to 5,000 miles on the engine. So it's time to rip it down and check out the pistons and put new rings and stuff in it. Now right up here on the left, that red and white building, that's one of the groomer barns. That's where they had the groomers for the snowmobile trails. And there's actually a webcam that's on that building that looks down. And if you go on the NEP Sno Trails website, you could take a look at the conditions. Although you can't see all the way down to the rail bed here, which that kind of sucks. That bicycle has been there for 2 years. The 2 years I've been riding, it's been here. So let's see. Now this don't look too bad up here. That's pretty nice. Sit down for a little while. My legs are getting sore. I'm really curious to know how much noise is getting fed into the microphone right now. Because to me it feels like there's less when I'm standing and more when I'm sitting. Yeah, if you look here, let's see if I can do it. It's hours. 4,895. 4,895 miles on this sled. And that's not too bad, but you know, you're getting up there, you're getting to the point where it could get questionable if you want to do a long trip. So, since I'm staying local, I'm really not too worried about it. Oh, look at this. Oh, man. Try to get over here. Jeez, it feels like it's getting thinner up here. Move it, birdie. This is rough. My temp's staying good, so apparently we're getting some snow on the exchangers. Go over the bridge. This is where 171 goes over the A trail, and the B trail is up on the right hand side. You can get to it by making this right here, but I don't like going that way too much. If you were to continue on the B trail from there, you have to ride like a half a mile of pavement, and that really sucks. So, well, I definitely tell my left hand warmer's working, my right hand's not. My right hand warmer's not working. We're coming up on Stillwater here in a little bit. We got probably another mile or two. This is like the lake that comes out of it, or if you want to call it, there's like a big marshy section, and this is where it comes out of it. You can see it spreads out into a little bit of a lake there. A pond, I guess you could say, more or less. Look around. Everything's looking good. I think that's if you saw that on the left real quick, I think that's a private trail that goes up to like a private residence, because there's nothing marked on the map on where that might go. I'm not even going to attempt going to the X trail, which with that would take you over to the Speakeasy and you can loop back onto the B trail, but I'm not even going to attempt that. With how thin the A trail is here, it's not going to be good over there. I can tell you that for sure. Oh, so, well, let me tell you a little bit about my sled. It's a 2004 Skidoo GSX 600 HOSDI, which stands for a high output something direct injection, because it's a fuel injected sled, 2-stroke. Great sled. I bought it last year, and we love it. It's got the 2-up seat on the back, so Kathy can ride on the back, and we have a good time on it. Alright, this is Stillwater Dam right here. And look at the, oh man, look at that. Yeah, we're not going much. We're going to go up to the road crossing up here, and we're turning around. We ain't going any farther. Look at this. This is bad. But there's Stillwater. Yeah, I'm riding on the extreme right. Trying to stay on the snow. I bet you yesterday, like last night, it was probably awesome out here, but even though the temperature is below freezing, the strength of the sun is hot. and is melting everything. I wanted to come out first thing this morning, but Kathy wanted to go to Country Junction, so we ended up going there. Move it, birdie. Alright, we're in Uniondale now. I'm gonna turn around right up here. There's a road crossing, and that's where I'm gonna turn around. Oh, listen to that. That sucks. Whew, smells like natural gas. There's a transfer station right there. Yeah, right here. See where everyone's riding up on the side here? Yeah, we're turning around right here. Turning around right here, we're gonna head back. Nobody's coming. All right. There's a lot of times that Kathy and I will do this ride at night when there's good snow and it's snowmobile season. We'll go launch out of Carbondale at the Carbondale Trailhead, and then we will ride up to the Speakeasy, which is up in going towards Ararat, and Ararat. It's Arrarat or something like that. It's for those of you not around here, we have weird town names, but we would go up there to the Speakeasy Saloon and go out for dinner, and we've done that quite a few times in the past. And it's funny because in the summertime we would never drive up there to go to dinner, but to ride the sled up there to go for dinner, we'll do it every time. That's always a good time. They have really good food. Fair prices. I mean, it's a bar in the middle of nowhere, so you know how that goes. Look at this trail. Oh my God. Looks like my other camera might have moved a little bit on me, but it's still catching us. I can slow down here, make sure there's no one behind us. Oh, man. Oh, look, we're right at 4,900 miles. So let's just give this a little tweak. Maybe a little up. So you can see the 2-up seat for where Kathy sits. Oh, did I ever zip this thing closed? Yeah, that's closed. Good. So, and this is my lanyard here. This is an electronic key. Instead of having like a normal key, this one's electronic, and it's programmed to the sled, so without that, the sled will not start unless you replace the computer and get a matching electronic key for it. So it makes me feel a lot better when we're out riding and we stop at a restaurant or something, that somebody can't just jump on the sled and go. Which, in all actuality, the snowmobile community is really good. It almost reminds me of the motocross community back when I used to work at the racetrack. It's like, everybody helps out everybody. Plenty of times we've seen people like broken down on the side of the trail and tried to give them a hand or help out where we could. So it's just good to know that there's, still good people out there. I mean, there are the assholes, but like they say, it only takes one moron to ruin it for everybody with riding off trail and stuff like that. So, a little powdery there. Must have had a little drift from the wind. Oh man. Usually we come out on the trails on the weekend like this and we'll do 70 miles, 60, 70 miles, but I think today's going to be somewhere around 20. I know the speed, I know the odometer was right about 82 miles, so I could check that when I get back and we can see how many miles we actually did. Like I said, I just wanted to get out for a quick hour. Oh man, it's not even that cold out. It's pretty nice out actually. I think it's right around 30 degrees right now. You always want to stay as right as possible, especially going around these turns, because somebody could be flying the other way. There's a lot of throttle junkies out there. I mean, that used to be me. Like, I'll get on it every now and then, but it's usually on a stretch, on a straightaway. You really have to watch these bridges when you come up to them, because everybody will slow down and then jump on it as they're going across it, and it really makes them whooped out, and they could kick you around pretty good. There's a bunch of sleds right up there. One reason I don't like to get on it too much when I'm by myself especially is because last year I was running on the trail by myself. It was dark out, running with headlights, and I was coming down past the Stillwater stretch where we just came from, and I was cooking 75, 80 miles an hour, and I hit an ice ridge. The sled flew up into the air. I was like, this is gonna hurt. Started to go sideways a little bit, and the front skis hit, it landed and tracked straight, and I just kept on going. But my heart was in my throat. Oh my God, I was scared to death. That scared the crap out of me, and I was like, never again. That's not happening. Now myself, I like these rail beds, the flat trails. I'm not too crazy about the woods and doing technical stuff. I'm more about the cruising. I really like the cruising. Just sitting back, relaxing. My next sled I want to get is going to be a Grand Touring sled with probably a 4-stroke engine in it. So that way we can just get on and just relax and cruise down the trails. I'm not about going fast anymore. I want a Cadillac compared to a Honda Civic, if that makes sense. And then they have the crossover sleds that are more or less like say like a Land Cruiser or Jeep or something like that. Which those are okay, but I want a Grand Touring. I want something that's going to be comfortable for me and Kathy to both ride, and something that's going to be reliable, and we can just go and hopefully not have to worry about too much. Alright, we're going to be coming up to the Forest City trailhead back where the truck was. And We're going to be coming up to that here shortly. We'll head down in the truck, and that'll be it for our ride. Like I said, I just wanted to get out for one last quick ride. Don't even know how long it was for, an hour, half hour, 45 minutes, I don't even know. But just nice to get on the sled. Now buying this sled was kind of a funny story. A friend of mine was bugging me to go with him up to Tug Hill, New York on sleds. Now, I've always had sleds. I sold my last one quite a few years ago, and I said I'm never buying another one. And so last year he talked me into going up to Tug Hill with him. And I was like, no. Finally he talked me into it. I went. And then went up a week later, I bought this. That's how it goes. You get the itch, you know. But it's really nice when it's actually legal. You don't got to worry about no one chasing you. You don't got to worry about getting fined. As long as you have your passes and registration and insurance, you're good to go. Alright, we just turned off of the Forest City Trail here. We're headed down back to the truck. Don't want to hit the fire hydrant. Why is my alarm going off? My keys are in my pocket here. Must have hit it. I wonder how long that's been going off for. Alright. Let's shut this off. Alright guys, let's take the helmet off here and we'll see if we're still recording. There you go. Hold on one second. If you look, I had a battery pack. It fits in this pocket on my jacket here perfectly. And that's to keep the GoPro going here. So we're still recording. Awesome, awesome. Let me just give you a here. There's the sled there. Everything looks kosher. I don't even know if that one's still recording. We'll find out shortly. But it was a good quick ride. But yeah, it was a. Oh, you might not be able to hear me because of the microphone in there, but it was a good quick ride. All right, well guys, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if you like these kind of videos, and I'll try to get a setup that might work a little bit better. And we'll catch you on the flip side. All right, please like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next.